My freshman year, I rushed and I joined a different organization, and maybe 2 or 3 weeks into it, it turned out that it wasn't for me. But come my junior year, I decided to rush again because I had been invited to a sort of pseudo pool party at the Cokesbury pool with a couple guys I already knew and then a bunch of the freshmen who were rushing, and I realized that they were actually really cool and I thought, I kind of want to be part of these guys.
So they were just hanging out with me as friends, and eventually they offered to bid, and I accepted because I knew everyone as friends, and it wasn't something like, we want you just as a number, we want you because you're our friend.
I originally didn't have a plan to rush, you know, I mean, it was kind of on my head, but I wasn't really thinking about it. But when I actually went there, I just saw how many people were there, you know, how many people were also on the fence with me.
We have 5 core values: friendship, knowledge, service, morality, and through those 4, we come to excellence. And in Fiji, being an excellent man is what we strive for.
We look at these values as not something that we have to do when we're at a meeting or when we're at a Fiji event or when we're at letters. We see these values as something that we encompass 24/7, 365 days, because that's what being a Fiji is. That's what being a FIJI gentleman is encompassing those values in your daily lives and everything that you do. It's not just about Sunday nights, you are friendly or moral or you show service. It's all the time. So you're going to be friendly all the time. You're going to be knowledgeable all the time. You're going to have service. You're going to be moral, and we believe that all those lead into being just, an excellent FIJI Delta gentleman.
It's very easy to just throw on the letters and say, oh look, here's me. But I've learned through my 2 semesters here that you can really represent your letters well and be proud of who you are, letters or no letters.
We just became a full chapter this past semester in the spring. And we had this full banquet. There's a bunch of headquarters members there.
We were ready, and we had submitted everything we needed, and we had all these great things planned, and it was gonna be glorious, and my God, it was the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my life, having just the piece of paper with all of our names on it saying that we are the founding fathers of the Omicron Chi chapter at Oklahoma City University. That was one of the most awesome experiences of my life, to be able to stand up there with my brothers and say, we did this thing.
At the very top of everything, they had our flag, not just the general fraternity flag, our flag. And nothing made me more proud to be a FIJI than that moment right there.
Since we just started last year, we're kind of the new kids on the block, and with us, you can kind of make your own tradition. With a lot of these other fraternities and sororities on campus, they've been here for a while, and their tradition is kind of set in stone. I mean, you can kind of change it here and there, but there's no changing their overall theme. With us, we're just starting right now, so if you were to come with us, we can really make our mark here on campus, and you can make it your own.
And now, first place goes to the Gentlemen of Fiji.
That was ordeal. That was hard. So basically, spring singing was myself and a couple other guys. We rehearsed about an 8-10 minute skit with songs and dancing, choreographing, all that stuff in there. Basically, we all had to learn this skit and get it down within a month, but it was a lot of fun. It really forced us to bond and get creative, That was something that I took away from that.
We were the smallest group at Spring Sing. Everyone had something going on. There were like 10 people in our Spring Sing, and we still rocked that. We busted that. It was awesome.
I've really learned that there's nothing you can't do with people you really care about. You never know if you're feeling weak at some certain point, It's just a phone call away to a brother who will help you out at any time of the day, any time of the night, and just any time in general, with whatever it is.
All of the guys I met during Rush, they're still the same guys that I hang out with every day. That's pretty much like what I would say to someone who's hesitant is we are all going to be the same people, no matter, next semester, after you graduate, we're all still going to be just the same guys that you met throughout this process.
To me, Fiji means striving to make those around you want to be better.
Some groups here and there will have kind of the cookie cutter, this is what our member is, or this is like with sororities and fraternities, like these are our members, and no matter where you go, that's what you're gonna find. I think that's what makes Fiji special, no matter where you go, it's different, but we all have the same ideals, and that's what brings us together,
Fiji's brotherhood is unique because it's not for college days alone. I am a graduate brother. I'm a very recent graduate brother, but I can say that even though I am away from the brotherhood now, I'm not as involved, these guys are still my best friends. And I can say the same for the people that graduated 2 or 3 years ago. Our brotherhood never ends. No matter where we go, no matter where we're gonna live, we could live across the country, but we're still gonna talk to each other, we're still gonna be brothers.
It's never going to be too late. Even if you wait, even if you feel like the Greek system is a mess, it's never too late. I joined as a junior in college. I regret not joining my freshman year. I regret not even giving them a chance my freshman year. But joining as even a junior, they all accepted me for me.
My brothers in general, I think, are one of my best friends, just because knowing like what I try and strive to be is what they're trying to strive to be as well. And a lot of the interests that I have, they have.
One of our brothers once said, a friend, if you get mad at a friend, you're gonna be mad at them and you're probably not gonna talk to them again. But the thing about being a brother is, get mad at a brother, sure, for like a couple minutes, but then after that you go back to being a brother, and that, I think, that's always kind of stuck with me in Fiji, is it's more than blood and being family, and in Fiji, you're family.
There's nothing like becoming a member of something bigger than yourself.
We're our own little mess, and it's wonderful.
They're not trying to be something they're not. They're being themselves. They're having as much fun as possible. And if you want a genuine fraternity experience, it's the only way to go.